Hi everyone, and welcome to another EV charging video. This time we're going to be covering the Arnold Clark charging network, which I've covered a couple of times before, showing you their map. They're now almost all online, so let's cover where's online now, what's being built now, and what's coming in the future. My local one, Shire is just having the finishing touches. They've basically done everything and they're just finishing off the grid connection. So that's nice to know, and it's right next to the other two large charging hubs in North Tyneside. It's right next to the Village Hotel Ionity that's coming with 12, and right by a 6-bay new EV Point Tesla supercharger that's coming next to a new coffee drive-through centre. I've forgotten if it's Starbucks or Costa. Again, never mind. But without further ado, let's see what we're dealing with the charging hubs. So they're saying, Arnold Clark, that they're going to install 100 EV hubs at their dealerships around the country, which I think is really good because they're going to be selling new EVs and they're going to be showing everyone coming in to buy second-hand cars that there is a charging network there, and it's going to be very visible, and you'll see that in the video we're coming up to. And they're going to charge up to 500 ultra-rapid chargers, which would take them into one of the leading rapid charging hubs in the country. So I think that's why they're doing it as a car dealer, really. Here is the map of where they've installed already. You should be able to see that on the right hand of your screen, and I've put the live sites up here. I mean, and my face is in the way of a few of them. Whoops. So you've got GTG, Edinburgh, Hillington, Renault, Kilmarnock Motor Store, Kirkcaldy, Motherwell, Stirling, Carlisle, Dumbarton, and Dundee Kia. You can see there. So that's what you're missing if you want to look more. And you can see that a lot of them are in Scotland. Maybe Arnold Clark was a Scottish brand. I don't know. I don't know the history of it. Maybe it was Scottish. There's a lot in Scotland from the looks of it. Here is more coming. So these are the ones that are being built now as we speak. And the one that I'm at is Shiremore here. But Scotswood Road Ford is the other one in Newcastle. And the one that is also being built is called Birdley, and that's the one up in the northeast as well. That's just south of Gateshead. But there's all these other ones around the country, and you can see the ones that they haven't started yet, but are promising soon. York is a good one because they're a bit of a charging nomad land in the north of Yorkshire there, especially towards the moors in Scarborough or Whitby. So that'll be good to get, and that's all that's coming. Apparently that's a whole 100. So where are the ones that are in Newcastle? Well, we said Burley, right by the grids of Washington. And if we look at the prices, this is going to be quite interesting because it's quite close to the exits of the A1. And they're a lot cheaper. And the price is quite good on these, so let's cover that later. Scotswood Road Ford is over here. And this is right by where you see a sign for the Village Hotel Newcastle, so Shiremore towards the North Tyneside coast, etc., is just right here off the A19. So you've got the A1 Western Bypass. It used to go straight through Gateshead and Newcastle, but now is this Western Bypass, so you could call in at either of those on a north or southbound journey. And as well, the A19 takes a shortcut around Newcastle to the east. And you could easily call in at the Shiremore one, which is connected to the main roadway there. So yeah, convenient charging for going to Scotland, coming down from Scotland, or going south. So without further ado, let's cover the little hub that they have.
Everyone, welcome to Arnold Clark in Shiremore. I thought I'd come test an MG or a BYD. I've already tested the Seal, which is right here, but I was noticing that their chargers, which you can book, are almost up and ready. We've got 6 CCS chargers. If you download the Arnold Clark app, I've tried this before and I've done a video before about you couldn't get it unless you bought a car, but they've finally opened it up to everyone. Basically, they've gone live. They've done the app and now it's live. And all the chargers are in, but we're just waiting for the cables for the substation to go in, or the transformer, or whatever it will be. So yeah, these are almost live. The good thing about these is they're 55p a kilowatt hour. So this is not a million miles away. It's like a 5-minute drive off the A19. So for north and south driving, it's not so bad, and it's cheaper than most rapid chargers, except Teslas and except Ionity with a passport. So really good news, more EV charging coming to the UK all over. And let's jump to the app to show you the map about where the live ones are now. and to show you the price and the booking system. Okay, see you in a minute.
So that's really good, isn't it? So grid serve on the motorway and all the service stations are 79p a kilowatt hour. So this is undercutting them by a significant amount, 55p. So that is 24p a kilowatt hour, which is kind of, it's like, that's going to be about 5p a mile cheaper. Which is considerable, really. So 55p a kilowatt hour is going to be about 13p a mile, versus petrol, which would be, in a 50 miles per gallon car, will be about 12.5p. So it is cutting it fine with cost per mile versus petrol. So that's really good and cost competitive, and it's significantly undercutting the most expensive ones and the most common ones, which is really good. I honestly do an out of hours charging at 54p, basically the same as this, but this is quite a good price signal for you to want to come away from the services, just 5 minutes off a main road, to one of these. Although they may let you have a free coffee inside the garage, they may let you go to the toilet. But you might be significantly short on amenities versus the motorway services, so you take your pick. So what is the booking about? There is an app where you can book a charger, and it is reasonably seamless. I have done it and tried it. It's very easy to sign up for the app, get it on your phone, and choose a charger and choose a time, and it does tell you what number you should be going to. The numbers are easily displayed here that you can see, but what I would say the problem is who really wants to book? What is the booking thing all about? I don't really want to book. I just want to turn up and it be available. And I just want to pay with my bank card. And I don't have to have a million apps on my phone, I suppose. Although I do literally have a million apps on my phone for EV charging. I rarely ever use any. But this one I would have to have if I wanted to use them. And it's because they may be trying to get away with no contactless payments, because there's huge government legislation that you have to have one of these, which of course costs money, and each transaction will cost them a bit of money, and they probably pay less if you pay through their app, because they probably have a better deal with the payment systems that go on behind the scenes. Now, I don't know this for sure, and perhaps they will just have payment terminals, because this looks like a payment terminal. But that's what I've been told. So sorry, Arnold Clark, if I'm wrong. I'm very happy to correct myself if you ask me if that is indeed incorrect, because my log one isn't quite live yet. So that's that. And so the last thing I would say is just how I end all my videos, is that if you are in the market for a new energy company and you want £50 off, then please use this code for Octopus Energy. They are a green energy company, and the prices are generally cost competitive with everyone else. So if you're not with them already, why not consider switching, and you can get 50 quid off, and so do I. That's wonderful. They also run a great EV charging app. It's a better mapping app than most of the others. They do give you a bit of discount if you're already with them and have a home charger, so you get a bit of discount on charging too. And if you sign up using this link, you get a £5 off, and so do I, charging credit on the app. Likewise, Instavolt are very reliable, and they are the UK's biggest charging brand. I think. I don't have the stats, that's what I'm told. And so if you have to use them, they are quite expensive. But if you download the app, put H in here, if you download the app, you will get a £5 off, and so do I, which helps. Every little helps, eh? So why not use that? And the last thing that I promote is Back Market. It's a second-hand electronics site, which is great, because if you say break your phone and you smash and you damage it, and this Google Pixel 7 is from them, and it was very cheap and is very good, and the battery seems to last ages. So if someone else cracks it, they'll send it away to someone to fix, but it'll take too long, so they just send you a brand new one. And then you've got all these spare e-waste phones, and so you could buy one from Back Market for up to 70% off. Use this code to get a tenner off, and I get a tenner credit as well. And these headphones are from them too, and they've been great as well. Okay, everyone, thanks for bearing with me. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you've got any questions or if you want anything else covering, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye.